Hi, my name is Suzanne Owens, and I was asked to share my thoughts and experiences with Freedom House Ministry. And in a nutshell, when I think about the ministry and what it meant to me, I think to the very beginning, and I would say a port in the storm. And the name of that port was Rosemarie Borelli for me. She was the first person I met of the ministry, and I heard of the ministry from a friend of a friend and not someone directly who had been with the ministry. But I went online to see what prayer counseling was all about, and I made the appointment and I called. I met Rosemarie, and she had me come to her house in Chicago. I was very nervous driving there, wondering if she was going to help me get unstuck from after my divorce. I had trouble moving forward. I was extremely stuck. And so I made it to her house feeling nervous until I walked in. And as soon as I got there at her house and in her presence, I felt really calm, very peaceful, like cocooned in peace. And so as we started the counseling and I explained to her all the different ways that I felt bound and stuck and hurting still, I asked her, do you really think you'll be able to help me? And she said, no, I don't know if I can. And she said, but I definitely know the one who can help you. And so therefore, I know you're going to get healing and growth, and this is going to be a great experience for you. And it was. So I'd like to read from some of my notes here. And the beginning of the counseling sessions were a mix of give and take. And she would find Bible passages for me to read aloud. And she would want those to hear myself saying them, so they would just minister to my own heart. Oh, and she also gave me homework assignments and different things like journaling and different things for me to do at home. So the counseling was never static. It was never just all talking. There was definitely give and take and things to do at home. And Rosemarie would always share to me a lot of the experiences that she had had helping other people get healed and get set free. And it was just amazing to hear her stories and testimonies because God used her over and over again. I wrote here that there's no way not to see and understand the magnitude of being in the presence of such a strong and wonderful woman of God. But at the same time, she felt very much like a spiritual mother or aunt to me. I have been around other strong women of God, but I have never felt the same kind of comfort and connection as I did with Rosemarie. It is a known fact that in all counseling, the counselee needs to be at ease and in a trusting relationship with their counselor, so the deep work can be done. And with Rosemarie, the bonding felt instant, and my trust knew no boundaries. I will forever be thankful for the impact she had in my life, and I will continue to miss her all the days while I'm on this earth. And the last thing I wanted to say was Rosemarie referred me to the schools. She knew that a deeper level of understanding and freedom and healing and growth would come from the schools. And she wanted me to meet Tommy and Mary Ann and the other staff and students. And she was right. It was a fantastic experience. Meeting Tommy and Mary Ann, I see that the apple did not fall far from the tree with either of them. They're a whole lot like Rosemarie, gifted in very many of the same ways. Being at the schools was one of the most unique experiences of my entire life. I couldn't believe all these things I was learning and the growth that took place. And it just was a great experience. I would recommend it to anyone. Thank you.